Hey, Bless Tribe. I don't know. Listen, my technology been doing some funny stuff tonight, but it's okay. Okay. Resiliency is something you're going to have recording and being an ambassador for Christ. Okay. I think I've tried to do this a few times, and for some reason, something going on with this technology I'm trying. So I'm going to try it again. How about that? All right. So let's see if this works. Y'all let me know if you can hear me. I think you can, though. Yeah, I was trying some microphone, but I think I had to charge the microphone up. I'm a newbie to this. I've been trying to make it so I'm louder, but I think I gotta learn what to do. All right. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to get on tonight and encourage you guys to prioritize yourself. Okay. So not only just your personal self as just a vessel, but your gifts. Okay. So what the enemy would like to do is what he's doing right now is to try to distract me for one, try to devalue you for two, try to exhaust your energy, get you all distracted so that you will not be able to have the energy to do what God asked you to do. That would be a joy to the enemy, is to get you to work all day, do your mothering duties, do everything else. But then when it comes to God, you say, I'll do that tomorrow. That's how come I haven't been on here a lot, because that keeps playing in my head. You could do it later. You could do it this day. You could do it that day. The time is coming. You could do it later, later, and later. Okay. And I'm praying that you guys can hear me this go around. So one of the ways that I prioritize myself is that I slow down. This is a really, really big thing that I've learned. I used to think the hustle and the bustle would actually make more production, but it doesn't. What it does is just depletes your energy and you get less done. So prioritize slowing down, doing small things like taking longer showers, simple stuff. Moisturizing your body is one thing that I do. It brings me good joy to have moisturized skin. So I invest in skincare products that really brings me joy. I take walks in between tasks. I may cook a meal that I really enjoy. I may do something fun. I try to do things, small things that really help me prioritize myself. Saying no is a real big one. Sometimes it is successful and sometimes it's not. But most of the time, it will be successful if you say, no, I'm not able to do it. I'm unavailable and I just don't have the mental capacity right now to do it. Okay. Some people will respect your boundaries, and the people who don't, you won't be around those people long. The people who don't respect your boundaries, you will not be around those people long. Your spirit will not allow you to rest around those individuals. Okay. So, I know another thing I do is watch TV. I don't watch a lot of TV. So when I do watch TV, it's like 30 minutes, but it's a big deal because I don't do it every day because I have other things that I have obligated to do. So the same thing with you. You may be watching a series or something like that. Like, take time to invest in yourself. Things that are going to make you smile on the inside, reading your Bible, just praying while you're driving versus listening to music or getting on your phone, spending time with people that you love. That's another thing. The people that you are around makes a big difference. Some people are energy vampires. They're going to deplete your energy, okay? Some people are here to support you, some people are here to take from you. You have to begin to decipher which one is which, okay? When you are around people, I call them energy vampires, they are not going to make you have more energy. They're going to come around low. They're going to want you to drag them along. They're going to want you to do all the work. They're going to want you to do everything. And you have to, in this season, you can't pull people along. It's not going to work. Okay. So when you see people like that, they have no enthusiasm. They are not excited when you come. They're not excited about what you're excited about, because when you come around, you're going to be uplifting and encouraging people. You're not going to be low energy. So you have to be careful when you come around people and they're very low energy. You got to pay attention to that. God is wanting you to listen to that. When people don't support you and it's not mutual, you have to begin to think that it's not just, oh, that just happened once. No, this is a person who is only trying to take what you have, far as your energy, your spirit, your talent. They don't really value you. You're going to have to be around people who value you as a person who prioritize your gift. When people don't see the value in it, stop offering it to them over and over again, because it makes you feel like maybe you're not what God called you to be. It makes you feel like, maybe what I have to offer is not important. It is. You're just trying to give it to the wrong people, okay? Um do some fun activities. Like when you go outside, take your kids out there with you. When you go do something fun, take your kids with you. They can't go to everything, because some stuff you want to do by yourself, but the stuff that you can do, go put your foot in the sand. That's what I've been doing recently. When I go out places, I like to just slow down and be more intentional, get more with nature, things like that. It really brings you joy. So slow down and do something different that you haven't done since you was a kid, but it's really going to boost your energy, and it's going to make you feel like you are practicing wellness and good self-care, okay, by slowing down and doing some things that makes you smile on the inside, okay, versus being busy, busy, busy. Things that hurt you in the past, you're going to have to let it go, because your mind is constantly going to say, oh, this person is out to get me. It's your mind is going to constantly make you convert back to the old things that used to happen, and you're going to think that they're presently going to happen. So people that hurt you, people that turn their backs on you, people that you could not depend on, you're going to have to let them people go in this next season, okay? So things that are not positive, you cannot continue to think all these negative thoughts, dragging all this baggage with you. You're going to have to let some of that trauma, let some of those experiences, some of those people, those same people are not here today to hinder you, to say negative things to you. And those things that have happened, you may have to pray about it, fast about it, go to therapy about it, talk to a good friend about it, but you're going to have to figure out a way to release it, because it's hindering you from getting all the great things that God got for you. You have a spectrum. You have a spectrum of trauma. You have a spectrum of happiness. God is saying He's wanting you to get to the spectrum of happiness, of joy, of peace, of abundance, of mutual relationships, of people who appreciate you, who adore you, and who see you as valuable. Okay. You do not want to be staying at the spectrum of childhood traumas and backstabbing friends, and people who did not value you, and people who say negative things and unkind things to you. You don't want to stay stuck in that helplessness stage. You want to come out of that, because God has great things for you, okay? So some other things you can do is do a hobby that interests you at least one time a month. You should not go a whole week or a whole month or this whole year and don't do nothing that you desire to do. You should be able to do something that you want to do, even if it's cooking yourself a meal, and you just trying something different, traveling to a new location, eating at a new restaurant, buying yourself different types of clothes, trying a new perfume. I don't know what it is that you like, spending a weekend away with your children. Do something that you enjoy, okay? And you have to make sure you don't put your desires on something you can't afford right now in this season. Do something that's obtainable to your lifestyle and to your budget, and make sure that you are feeding your well of wellness, okay? So that you can be well and not depleted, because you give and give and give. If you're not replenishing that, it is your responsibility, okay? It's your responsibility to push back on people who are low energy, who's making you do all the work, who is dragging you through the mud, who's wanting you to pull all the weight. You got to push back on that, and you got to pull forward on love, on self care, on saying no, on being around people who love you versus people that really kind of hate you in the spirit. They don't really want your spirit around them unless that you have something to offer, okay? So get around kindred spirits, okay? And begin to do one thing, something simple, something small, to make you feel better about yourself and to make you feel like you prioritize yourself. Share your gift. What I'm doing right now, this is something that I enjoy. It can be something I say, listen, for this week, I did something that I really wanted to do to give back to someone else. You have to begin to do those same things in your life. Do not go all week, all month, and all year without doing something that is unique and special to you. And using your gift is one of those, because it takes a lot of energy to use your gift. Sometimes it's easy to do, but it is very draining when you don't do it all the time and you're just making time to do it. Make sure that you are taking time to do something to show yourself that you love yourself, you care about yourself, you are worthy, and that you are valuable enough to do these things. It may not be something big and expensive, but just do something to make sure that you are showing yourself, I am important. I am worth prioritizing. I am something to be excited about. When you're around people who do not think nothing good about you, it makes you begin to think that same thing about yourself. So, the people that you are surrounded by, those people need to be high energy. Those people need to be truth tellers. Those people need to be encouraging, excited, have enthusiastic about it when you come around, because you're going to give that to them. Okay. So be monitoring that. Try something new. That's something I like to do. Try new foods, try new places, travel different places and things like that. Try something new. Okay. If you travel one way to work, try to go another way. Okay, and slow down. This will help you be more in control of your emotions when you don't just respond immediately. Everything that happens around you does not need you to respond to it, and it's not your responsibility to solve every problem. Some problems that come up, you won't be able to solve them. God will tell you to be still. He will say, no, that's not a part of your assignment. Okay, you have to stay in your lane and stay doing the things that God asked you to do, because if you say yes, yes, yes all day, and then when God just need that one yes in your department, you're gonna be tired. You're gonna be depleted. You're gonna be low energy. And God don't want low energy people, okay? I'm real big on that. Don't give me low energy and think I'm gonna show up. The answer is gonna be no energy. Okay. Laugh more. This is gonna help you as well. Laughter, laughter, laughter. Some stuff that happened, laugh about it, okay, because it's going to keep you from crying or keep you from going out of your character, okay? Or sometimes you have to remove yourself. Sometimes you have to go in that bathroom and you have to pray. You have to get in your car and drive away. You got to go take a walk. You have to step away, but stop being angry. Anger is going to hold you back. Frustration and confusion is going to hold you back from what God really got for you, okay? So try to slow down, do some things in between doing a hard task. I recently just had a meeting, and this meeting was kind of difficult. I didn't know the outcome. After I finished with the meeting, I just didn't jump into the next thing. I went to take a walk. 10 minutes later, 15 minutes, I got more steps in. I felt better. I was more refreshed. I took some time to acknowledge what just happened. I got through it, and then I was able to slow down, and my emotions didn't take control of the rest of my day of me worrying and worrying. Okay. Sometimes you got to slow down, and it'll help you be able to see things more clearly if you slow down and don't respond to everything's happening around you. Okay. So that's basically what I have. That's the gist of it. I'm praying that you guys were able to get the message and receive it. I love you guys. Y'all have a blessed and prosperous day. I'm gonna be back again, giving you guys another mental health motivational word. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed and prosperous night.